Yes guys, so today I'm going to do a quick tour of the studio. It's going to be quick because this is it. It's a small, very modest little studio, and that's the way I like it. I purposely don't have too much bits of equipment out at the same time. Some of my gear is actually in boxes underneath the desk and over there at the moment. I like to chop and change what I've got out and focus in on certain bits. At the moment I'm focusing a little bit more on Moog when I am using my hardware. A lot of the time I'm just in the box, but it does help for me to come out of the box, get hands on with some of the synths and the filters on the synths, and overdubbing some stuff can really add to a production. Now all of the synths, even the ones that are in the boxes still at the moment, have a place on the patch bay behind me. So even if I wanted to bring out, for example, my S2400 sampler is in a box because I just wasn't using it. So that still has a place in the patch bay, and if I want to use it, I could just bring it out, plug it in quickly. Now, in addition to that, the patch bay allows me to rewire the studio as well without actually rewiring much. I don't know if you have ever used patch bays, but you can interrupt the signal flow with the patch leads. So for example, the Moog can take the output of the Moog and send it to some of these rack compressors and saturators that I've got behind me, and then you send the output of those back into the input of the audio interface. Now I use a Babyface RME audio interface. It's really good, really solid engineering and solid software. I've used RME for many years, 15 years now. I used to have the Fireface 800, which was amazing, but it's not compatible with my new laptop, unfortunately. So yeah, went for the Babyface, and also have this extension which is called Farrafish, and that gives me extra inputs and outputs because the Babyface doesn't have that many inputs and outputs. So yeah, that allows me to add some extensions, and then they all correspond with the patch bay. And yeah, as I said, allows me to change the inputs and outputs of basically anything into the studio. Now I do have this mixer behind me as well. It isn't plugged in at the moment. I was actually thinking of selling it on eBay, but first time I put it up it didn't sell, so I think it's a sign. I'm going to keep it. I'm actually going to get it serviced now. All new tubes in there because it's a valve powered mixer. And I'll probably rewire the studio slightly then to incorporate that in a way where it's easier to access, because I wasn't really using it before, because I just think the way I had it wired in, it wasn't optimized. This is an ongoing, evolving studio. As I said, nothing's in the same place for long. Things change, things get rewired, and probably not used enough, to be honest. But yeah, as I say, I do want to try and incorporate that mixer, especially in a way that it is easy to use. That is a summing mixer, so basically have 8 channels in and 2 channels out, and the way it sums the channels to these final 2 master outputs is really nice. It has a beautiful sound to it. It is a bit long-winded to bounce some of the audio out sometimes, but it's worth doing. Anyway guys, that's kind of the tour. As I say, at the moment, just a few select bits out. Chaos pads are there, TB3's there, got my push, got my Blofeld synth by Waldorf here, the Moog, Korg drum machine, and actually a CDJ behind me, which you don't normally see. That's it for now guys. Hope it's been insightful, and look forward to digging into some more stuff soon. Peace.